Well, Ninjago fans, we've finally made it. We finally have an answer to this question of identity that Ninjago has been struggling with for months now, and the single thing holding the series back from truly being perfect has finally been fixed, and we can all rest easy knowing that we finally have an answer to this long-pondered question. Let me explain what went on recently. So I was browsing my Twitter account after waking up after a long night of organizing balance sheets for my college, or whatever I was doing, when I came across this. Now, of course, the names from these tweets have been blurred out for safety reasons, but as you can see, it seems like the current writer of Ninjago, Bragi, commented on the current season count situation thing, which is a long-running debate in the Ninjago community that Seabound is supposed to be season 14 because the island does not count as a season. That is a special, not a season. Obviously, I've been kind of on the opposite end of this argument. I've said that the island is probably still season 14 and Seabound is season 15, but that's not what was said here, obviously. What was said here was that Seabound was season 14 because, again, the island does not count. Afterwards, the Ninjago community erupted with glee. Those who were saying that the island wasn't a season after all cheered with excitement knowing that they were right. Ninjago Twitter took a break from being offended over the grass being the wrong shade of green, and the world was finally at peace. But then Tommy Andreasen responded once somebody asked for clarification and immediately contradicted the original post.
Hey y'all, come look at this!
So why don't we go ahead and take a look at these tweets and actually try to make some sense of this. So like the original tweet had mentioned, season 15 is the current season being written. I'm imagining that that season is going to be what the 2022 season of Ninjago is going to be following Seabound. And obviously with that being said, that would mean that Seabound is season 14, which again is very contradictory of what Tommy Andreasen replied with when he said we don't count seasons like that anymore. Now of course, Tommy Andreasen has said in the past that the Ninjago season count as it is currently can basically be whatever the fans want it to be. The majority of Ninjago fans had been calling the island season 14 and Seabound season 15 just because it's a little bit more convenient. We had a very linear path up until that point. Now again, the debate regarding whether or not the island is a season or not, that all kind of stems from the island's runtime. The island is very short. It is made up of 4 episodes, but each episode is only 11 minutes in length. That makes for a total of 44 minutes, meaning that it's the same length as a TV special, such as Day of the Departed. That's why people are kind of confused whether or not the island is technically a season or not. Some folks kind of lump it into the same story as Seabound, even though that's not really the case either. Essentially, the island has been described to be whatever it is you want it to be. If we take a look at this recent tweet from Tommy Andreasen right here, he says this: Ninjago fans discussing whether the island is season 14. I don't have an answer and I don't care. I stopped counting seasons after Hunted. Unless you refer to later seasons by their title, I will not provide an answer. This is obviously referring to people asking him questions about various Ninjago seasons or future Ninjago events. So clearly with this tweet here, it kind of makes sense to me. Obviously Tommy Andreasen, one of the co-creators of the show, doesn't really consider anything after season 9 Hunted to have a numerical title. Instead, they just have a season title, an actual name if you will. A lot of people refer to March of the Oni as season 10, which March of the Oni has indeed been referred to as a season by LEGO, same deal with the island, but obviously with season 10 March of the Oni, it aired as different things in different areas of the world. Here in the United States, it aired as a TV movie, but I still refer to it as season 10 just for the sake of consistency, and of course Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu would be season 11. Obviously with that being said, not everybody goes by this standard. Not everybody calls the island season 14 and Seabound season 15, which obviously isn't wrong either. According to Tommy Andreasen, you can basically refer to the seasons any way that you want, and no way is a wrong way, which is interesting. I feel like for the sake of convenience, a lot of Ninjago fans will still be calling the island season 14 and Seabound season 15, and they would obviously call the 2022 season 16. I feel like that's what a lot of people are going to be doing. I mean, that's probably what I'm going to be doing still until we get some type of official confirmation, but we kind of have that already. Now, it is contradictory, obviously the writer and the creator saying different things, but I personally am more prone to believing Tommy Andreasen when it comes to this kind of stuff, and according to him, you can basically just do whatever you want. The seasons can be referred to whatever you want. At the end of the day, each one has an actual name, so maybe we should just start referring to the seasons by their names instead of a number. That could work too. Either way, I don't think the community needs like a clean sweep. I've been seeing a couple of people mention how we need everybody to start referring to Seabound as season 14. That way, when the real season 15 comes along in 2022, we will be ready for it. I don't agree with that because at the end of the day, Ninjago fans can refer to this any way you please. So not one person has the right answer, as proven by the staff of the show saying contradictory things. But obviously, with that being said, the final point here, the overall main point of this video, you can basically call it whatever you want. You can call Seabound season 15, you can call it season 14, whatever you believe, it's fine. Some people believe that the island is not season 14, some people believe it's just a special. So honestly, it basically just comes down to what you personally believe. And that's where I'm going to leave you guys in today's video. Kind of a shorter one today, but I hope it was still entertaining to you guys. I'm currently still trying to work through school this week. It's been kind of hectic, so I apologize for some of the shorter uploads coming out. I have been trying to put out longer uploads when possible, so I hope you guys have been enjoying the content that I've been putting out on the channel lately, and obviously the support has been incredible. We are almost at 100,000 subscribers, and thank you guys so much for that one. In the meantime though, I'm going to go ahead and log off, going to go ahead and work on some more stuff, get some stuff done, and feel free to use the comment section down below to discuss whatever you want to discuss. What do you feel like is the right way to label the seasons? Leave all your thoughts down below in the comments, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description for my other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including once again the marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.